Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final quarter of 2016. Time flies, doesn't it? I hope you enjoyed your long weekend. Now, if you recall last week, the Sungai Besar UMNO Division Chief Jamal Yunos alleged that electoral watchdog BERSIH has been infiltrated by the Islamic State militant organization. Today, he showed up at the Bukit Aman police headquarters with an envelope which he says contains 22 pages of intelligence that he claims is from trusted sources and insiders that shows evidence that BERSIH has been indeed infiltrated by the terrorist group. When asked to elaborate on what the documents in the envelope marked Sulit were, he told reporters to wait until the police have had a look at it first and then made a statement, leaving journalists baffled as to why they were asked to provide coverage of this symbolic handing over of an envelope. I mean, let's be frank, okay? What they don't know can't hurt them, right?
Alert! The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Oh, crap. That is not good. Before handing over the envelope, Jamal also told the mob of reporters that some of the information he received was from Rafizi, leaving us with some guesswork to do. Perhaps he meant Rafizi Zahari from the Kuantan FA football team, or perhaps Rafizi Aon who works at the Public Service Department. Oh, or RTM broadcast engineer Rafizi Roslan. Beats me. But a short while later, in a media statement, PKR Secretary General Rafizi Ramli chose to respond to this in a media statement by rubbishing Jamal's allegation and describing him as the biggest clown in UMNO, saying that he doesn't know Jamal, has never spoken to Jamal, never had a fist fight with Jamal, and has never eaten Jamal's signature ikan bakar. On Saturday, BERSIH kicked off their nationwide convoy and roadshows only to crash head-on into mobs of angry Gerakan Merah members waiting to give them a hard time. While most of the roadshows went without incident, the convoy in Lumut, Perak found themselves in a tight spot as red shirts on motorcycles surrounded them and harassed some of the vehicles in the convoy by pulling the flags off some of the cars, knocking on their side mirrors, etc. There were no physical attacks on the participants, but over in Teluk Intan, Mr. Intelligence Man Jamal Yunos was standing in the middle of the road along with his squad to block the BERSIH convoy from reaching Menara Condong, where they were scheduled to pass a symbolic torch and distribute leaflets. After trying to reason with Jamal, he refused to budge and suddenly turned hostile when he snatched a banner carried by the participants. Now, conflicting reports have emerged over this, with BERSIH's side and Jamal's side both arguing like two spoiled white kids about who started it first. But just like any spoiled white kid, these people were armed with smartphones that have cameras on them. So we got our hands on some of the visuals. Now, while I try to figure out who this Rafizi guy is, why don't you take a look for yourself and you be the judge.
Jadi kalau haram macam mana? Kita bukan kuasa polis untuk menghalangi. Jadi kita sama orang tak salah. Sebagai aku tak kita sama kita.
BERSIH's convoy in Johor Bahru also ran into their share of the red shirts, but the police managed to keep the situation under control. Today, Johor BERSIH coordinator Thomas Fan publicly commended the police for keeping the two groups apart. The police, according to Fan, formed a human barricade around the BERSIH convoy during their briefing, preventing them from clashing. The police then advised them to make a move 20 minutes ahead of schedule, and they did exactly that as the police wanted to avoid a physical clash. In the video of the incident that surfaced, police were seen physically restraining a man believed to be UMNO Youth Exco member Arman Azhar, who allegedly tried to breach the human barricade. When contacted by Malaysia Kini, he said that he later apologized to the cops out of respect because they were just doing their duties. And that wraps up the fact sheet for today. Who is this Rafizi? Can someone help me out here? He supposedly has terrorist intelligence according to Jamal. Let's find him. Hit like, subscribe, share this video. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.